Anthony Joshua, Olympic gold, heavyweight glory, and the truth behind the champion. In boxing, heavyweights define eras. Power, pressure, legacy. And for nearly a decade, one man stood at the center of it all. Anthony Joshua, Olympic gold medalist, two-time heavyweight champion, global superstar. But behind the knockouts, behind the sold-out stadiums, there's a story of discipline, setbacks, reinvention, and a man constantly evolving under the brightest spotlight in sport. This is the full story of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Oluwafemi Oleksandr Joshua was born on October 15, 1989, in Watford. Raised between the UK and Nigeria, Joshua had a structured upbringing, but also faced challenges in his teenage years. He wasn't always the disciplined athlete people see today. In fact, his early life included brushes with trouble, something he later turned into motivation. At around 18 years old, Joshua discovered boxing. Late by elite standards. But like many great heavyweights, he didn't need long. Amateur career and Olympic gold. Joshua's amateur rise was rapid. Powerful, athletic, explosive. Within a few years, he was competing at the highest level, amassing a record of approximately 40 wins and 3 to 7 losses, varies by source, with 43 or 47 being common counts. Olympic triumph, London 2012. At the London 2012 Olympics, Joshua entered as a promising but relatively inexperienced heavyweight. Fight by fight, he advanced. Defeated Emmanuel Leo. Beat Zhang Zhila. Won against Ivan Ditchko. Then came the final. Against Roberto Camarel, the reigning Olympic champion. It was close, controversial. But Joshua got the decision. Gold medal. In front of a home crowd. That moment changed everything. Turning professional. Joshua turned pro in 2013 under promoter Eddie Hearn in Matchroom Boxing. Relationship with Eddie Hearn. This partnership became one of the most important in modern boxing. Hearn didn't just promote Joshua. He built him into a global brand. Stadium fights. Massive pay-per-views. Carefully structured career progression. Joshua trusted Hearn. Hearn invested everything into Joshua. Together, they turned him into a commercial powerhouse. Early knockout streak. Joshua's early career was destructive. Opponent after opponent fell. Matt Skelton. Dillian White, first real test. Joshua vs. White. This was personal. History, bad blood. Joshua got hurt early, but came back with a brutal knockout. This fight showed. He wasn't just powerful. He was resilient. World champion. In 2016, Joshua faced Charles Martin. Result: IBF heavyweight champion. KLITSHKO superfight. In 2017, Joshua faced Wladimir Klitschko. One of the greatest heavyweight fights ever. Joshua knocks Klitschko down. Klitschko comes back, drops Joshua. Both men exhausted. Round 11. Joshua finishes him. Legendary performance. That night made him a global superstar. Unification and dominance. Joshua unified titles against Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin. He became unified heavyweight champion. WBA, IBF, WBO. Andy Ruiz shock loss. Joshua vs. Andy Ruiz Jr. Late replacement opponent. Supposed to be routine. It was. Joshua got dropped multiple times. Stopped. One of the biggest upsets in boxing history. The rematch. Joshua came back different. Slimmer. Tactical. Disciplined. He outboxed Ruiz over 12 rounds. Regained his titles. This showed evolution. USYK defeats. Then came Oleksandr Usyk. A technical master. Fight 1. Usyk outboxed Joshua. Joshua lost. Fight 2. Closer, more aggressive. But still, Usyk wins again via split decision. Joshua's emotional post-fight reaction became a defining moment. Personal life. Joshua is private. But one key part of his life. His son, Joseph J.J. Joshua. Joshua has spoken about fatherhood as a major motivation. Relationship status. He has not publicly maintained a long-term partner in the spotlight. There have been rumors and past relationships, but he keeps that part of his life private. Unlike many athletes, he separates fame from family, money and business. Joshua is one of the richest boxers in the world. Through fight purses, sponsorships, Under Armour, etc., global endorsements, estimated earnings, hundreds of millions. He became not just a fighter, but a brand. Joshua has fought opponents including Emmanuel Leo, amateur; Zhang Zhilei, amateur; Roberto Camarel, amateur. Professional highlights: Dillian White, Charles Martin, Wladimir Klitschko, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, Andy Ruiz Jr., twice, Oleksandr Usyk, twice, Jermaine Franklin, Robert Helenius, Otto Wallin, plus additional early career opponents building his record. Titles 1. Anthony Joshua has held IBF heavyweight title, WBA super heavyweight title, WBO heavyweight title, IBO heavyweight title, two-time unified heavyweight champion, Olympic gold medalist, 2012. How good is Anthony Joshua? Physically, elite size, power, and athleticism. Technically, improved over time, especially after losses. Mentally, tested at the highest level. Strengths: knockout power, discipline post-Ruiz, big fight experience. Weaknesses: vulnerability under pressure, hesitation in later career. Although Anthony Joshua's story isn't perfect, it's not undefeated, it's not flawless, but it's real. From Olympic gold to world champion to defeat to rebuilding, he represents something rare in boxing: evolution.